Hello class 5th. Now this is the exercise of chapter 2, latitudes and longitudes, SST. I hope you have noted down the question answers of for chapter 1st, which we had completed, globes and maps. Okay. Now we are going to see about chapter 2, that is latitudes and longitudes. Okay, let's note down the exercise. So please take your notebook and pencil. Okay, and start noting down all the question answers. Now first, let's see in this exercise which type of questions are we going to cover. Okay, what type of question answers are going to be there. So start noting down. Now in this session we will see exercises like fill in the blanks, answer the following in detail, means question answers will be there, and we will see all type of question answers, very short, in detail, all the types of question answers will be there. Next, choose the correct answers. We will see choose the correct answers. Further, we will see match the following. What will we see? Match the following. Okay. Then answer in one word. What will be the next? We'll see answer in one word. And lastly, as I had told you, your books have lookups and words I learned. Means you can say that they have the word meanings and they are called the definitions also. Okay. So you have to note down that also. Right now you don't have any book with you, so I have done this for you in this session. Okay. So lookups and words I learned. These all exercises are we going to see in this session. Fill in the blanks, answer the following in detail, choose the correct answers, match the following, answer in one word, lookups and words I learned. Okay. So let's move to our first exercise, that is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay. Now here, first let me tell you that whatever you are looking on the screen, whatever you are seeing on the screen, you are seeing that there are some red words in red. These red words are the answer. These red words are the answer. They are underlined also. They are underlined also. Okay. So these are the answers which you have to underline. That's why I have highlighted in red. Okay. Let's start. First one. The Tropic of Capricorn is located at dash. The Tropic of Capricorn is located at dash. The Tropic of Capricorn is located at dash. In that dash, the answer is 23.5 degrees south of the equator. 23.5 degrees south of the equator. The Tropic of Capricorn is located at 23.5 degrees south of the equator. Done. Next, the standard meridian of India is. The standard meridian of India is dash. That is 82.5 east. 82.5 east. The standard meridian of India is 82.5 east. Okay, next. The zero meridian is also known as the dash. The zero meridian is also known as the dash. Is also known as the prime meridian. The zero meridian is also known as the prime meridian. Okay. Next, number 4. The distance between the longitudes decrease towards the dash. The distance between the longitudes decrease towards the dash. Decreases towards the poles. Decrease towards the poles. Okay, number 4, the answer is poles. In the blank it is poles. Number 5, the Arctic Circle is located in the dash hemisphere. The Arctic Circle is located near the dash hemisphere. Located in the dash hemisphere. That is the northern hemisphere. That is the northern hemisphere. Okay. Next, number 5 is done. Number 6. Latitudes and longitudes are also known as dash. Latitudes and longitudes are also known as dash. Are also known as imaginary lines. Are also known as imaginary lines. Okay. Next, number 7. The 0 degree latitude is the dash. The 0 degree latitude is the dash. Is the equator. The 0 degree latitude is the equator. The 0 degree latitude is the equator. Now moving to number 8. Moving to number 8. The Tropic of Dash passes through India. The Tropic of Dash passes through India. The Tropic of Dash, in the dash it is, in the blank, Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer passes through India. Okay. Moving to number 9. The ninth one is the prime meridian divides the earth into 2 equal halves vertically. In the blank it is vertically. The prime meridian divides the earth into 2 equal halves vertically. Equator divides the earth into 2 equal halves horizontally. Okay. And prime meridian divides the earth into 2 equal halves vertically. Okay. The prime meridian divides the earth into 2 equal halves vertically. Okay. So this is the fill in the blanks. Moving to next is the answer the following in details. Now question answers. Answer the following in detail. First question. What are latitudes and how many of them are there? What are latitudes and how many of them are there? Answer: imaginary line drawn parallel to the equator which run east to west on Earth's surface are called latitudes. Imaginary lines drawn parallel to the equator which runs east to west on Earth's surface are called latitudes. Now further it is asking how many of them are there. So the answer to this is there are 181 lines of latitude. There are 181 lines of latitude. Okay, I repeat the answer again. Imaginary lines drawn parallel to the equator which run east to west on Earth's surface are called latitudes. There are 181 lines of latitude. This is the first answer. Next, what is prime meridian? What is prime meridian? Okay, answer: the longitude that passes through the observation at, I repeat again, the longitude that passes through the Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South London is the prime meridian and is numbered 0° meridian. I repeat again, the longitude that passes through the Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South London is the prime meridian and is numbered 0° meridian. Done. Question number 3. What is a grid? I had shown you when I explained the chapter what is a grid. Okay, the latitudes and longitudes, they form a network and make a square. That square is called the grid. Okay, so what is a grid? Answer: the network of lines formed by latitudes and longitudes is called a grid. The network of lines formed by latitudes and longitudes is called a grid. Written. What are latitudes and how many are there? First question. Second, what is prime meridian? And third, what is a grid? Okay, note it down. Moving further is question number 4 and question number 5. Question number 4. State the importance of the international date line. Means here in this question you have to give the importance of the international date line. Okay, means what is the importance? So the answer to this is the 180° longitude is also called the international date line. Full stop. The moment you cross to the east of it, you gain or add a day. Means while traveling, if you pass Okay, if you cross the east of the international date line, means you are one day ahead. Okay, means if you are traveling on Sunday, and if you cross the international date line towards the east, means you are now one day ahead, means you are now in Monday. Okay, and same if you cross to the west of it, okay, then you lose, or you have to subtract one day. Means if you are traveling on Sunday and you cross the west of the international date line, means you are one day behind. Okay, so I repeat the answer again. The 180-degree longitude is also called the international date line. Full stop. The moment you cross to the east of it, you gain or add a day, and if you cross to the west of it, you lose or subtract a day. Okay? Moving to question number 5. Differentiate between latitudes and longitudes. Differentiate between latitudes and longitudes. Now here you have to make two columns. Okay? In the first column you have to write down latitude, and in the second column you are supposed to write down longitudes. Okay? There are 4 points each. So first make a column, make a line in the center of your paper, in the middle of your page. In one side write down latitude, and in second side write down longitude. Okay? Done? Continue. Now for the latitude, first point of latitude. Latitudes run east to west. Latitudes run east to west. Next, longitudes. Now you have to write it in the longitude column. The longitude column you have to write longitudes run north to south. Okay? Latitudes run east to west, and in the longitude you have to write longitudes run north to south. Okay? Next, number 2. Now point number 2, in latitudes it is there are 181 lines of latitudes. In the latitudes you have to write down there are 181 lines of latitudes. Okay? And in longitudes you have to write down there are 360 lines of latitudes. There are 360 lines of latitudes. Okay? Okay, I repeat the second point again. There are 181 lines of latitudes, and in longitudes you have to write down there are 360 lines of latitudes. Okay? Next, in latitude, point number 3. The largest latitude equator divides the earth into. The largest latitude equator divides the earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Note it down. The largest latitude equator divides the earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. This is you have to write down in latitude, point number 3. Now for the longitude. The longitude prime meridian divides the earth. The longitude prime meridian divides the earth into eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. The longitude prime meridian divides the earth into eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Now for the fourth point, in the latitudes, first write down, latitudes are equal to each other and latitudes are parallel and never meet each other. What are you going to write in latitude? Point number 4. Latitudes are parallel and never meet each other. Okay? And in longitude, point number 4, you have to write down, longitudes are not parallel and they meet at the poles. Latitudes are not parallel and they meet at the poles. Okay? Longitudes are parallel, they never meet each other, and longitudes are not parallel and meet at the poles. Okay? Now moving to our next question, that is question number 6. I hope you are noting down all the question answers. We have completed 5 question answers. Now moving to question number 6. What are longitudes and how many them are there? How many them are there? How many of them are there? Written? Have you written it down? I repeat the question again. What are longitudes and how many of them are there? Answers. Longitudes are imaginary lines that runs from the North Pole to South Pole. I have told you that latitudes and longitudes, they all are imaginary lines. Okay? Now latitudes run from west to east and longitudes, they run from North Pole to South Pole. Okay? They are also known as meridians. The longitudes are also known as meridians. Okay? There are 360 lines of longitudes. There are 360 lines of longitude, numbered from 0 degree to 180 degree. How are they numbered? From the eastern to the eastern hemisphere it is 0 to 180, and to the western hemisphere it is 0 to 180 degrees. Okay, so 180 is 360. So I repeat the question and the answer number 6 again. What are longitudes and how many of them are there? Longitudes are imaginary lines that run from North Pole to South Pole. Okay, they are also known as meridians. There are 360 lines of longitudes, numbered from 0 degree to 180 degrees. Okay? Next, how can we locate a place on a map or a globe? Next question is, how can we locate a place on a map or a globe? Answer. To locate a place on a map or a globe, we must know the degree of the latitude and longitude. Means if you want to locate any place on a map or a globe, the first thing which you have to know is the degree of that place. Okay, whether it is a latitude, then also you should know the degree where it has been located, and also the longitude. Okay, so to locate a place on a globe, we must know the degree of the latitude and longitude. Full stop. We can find the exact position of the place at the point where these two lines cross each other. Okay, we can find the exact position of the place where these 2 points meet. Okay, but for that you have to know the longitude and you have to know the latitude. Okay, I repeat the question number 7 and answer again. How can we locate a place on a map or a globe? Answer to this is, to locate a place on a map or a globe, comma, we must know the degree of the latitude and longitude, full stop. We can find the exact position of the place at the point where these two lines cross each other. Okay, now moving to our next question, that is, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Here, first let me tell you, you must be seeing some red words, the words which are colored, highlighted in red. Okay, these red words are the answers, but you have to write down all the 3 options, and then the answer you have to underline the answer. Okay, you are not only going to write the answer only, you are going to write all the 3 options and underline the answer in your notebook. Okay, so let's start with choose the correct answers. First one, imaginary lines running parallel to the equator. Imaginary lines that run parallel to the equator is the latitude or the longitude or the meridian. What are they been called? You have to answer that. Okay, imaginary lines running parallel to the equator is option A, meridian, option B, latitude, option C, longitude. The answer is latitudes. Okay, number 2, longitudes and latitudes form a network called. What is the network of latitude and longitude called? When they make a network, what is it called? It is A, grid, B, boxes, or C, parallels. What are they called? Grid. Option A is the answer. Latitudes and longitudes form a network called grid. Okay, next, number 3, the prime meridian is a longitude of dash. The prime meridian is a longitude of dash. Prime meridian is the longitude of where? 180 degree, 90 degree or 0 degree. Prime meridian and equator. Equator is 0 degree latitude and prime meridian is 0 degree longitude. Okay, so prime meridian is the longitude of, option C is the answer, 0 degree. Next, number 4, the hemisphere above the equator is known as dash. The equator divides the earth into 2 equal halves. I have told you. Okay, means it divides the earth into 2 hemispheres, you can say, and from that, above the equator is the northern hemisphere and below is the southern hemisphere. So the hemisphere above the equator is known as which hemisphere? Eastern, option B northern, or option C southern? Our answer is option B, northern hemisphere. Okay, number 5, the Tropic of Cancer passes through what? The Tropic of Cancer passes through option A, India, option B, Africa, and option C, Australia. Answer is option A, India. The Tropic of Cancer passes through India. Okay, choose the correct answer. I'll only repeat the question and the main answer. Just check it out if you have underlined the right answer. Okay. Imaginary lines running parallel to the equator is called, option B, latitudes. Longitudes and latitudes form a network called dash, that is option A, grid. Third number, prime meridian is a longitude of dash, that is option C, 0 degree. Okay, the hemisphere above the equator is known as dash hemisphere, option B, northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer passes through dash, option A is the answer, that is India. Okay, now moving to our next question, that is match the following. Okay, write it down. Match the following. For this you have to make two columns again, column A and column B. Okay, column A and column B. Fine. After that, now first we will write all the column A. Okay, we will complete first column A. Note it down. A, Arctic Circle. B, column A, number 1, Arctic Circle. Second, prime meridian. Third, Tropic of Cancer. Fourth, equator. Fifth, Tropic of Capricorn. Sixth, latitudes. Seventh, longitudes. Eighth, latitude of North Pole. Okay, latitude of North Pole. This is column A. Now moving to column B. Number 1 is 23.5 degrees south latitude. Column B, number 2, 23.5 degree north, that is N, 23.5 degree N latitude. Number 3, column B, number 3, 66.5 degree N latitude. Column B, number 4, 0 degree longitude. Column B, number 5, 181 lines. Column B, number 6, 90 degree N. Column B, number 7, 0 degree latitude. Column B, number 8, 360 lines. Okay, now for the answers. Arctic Circle, the answer is column B, number 3, 66.5 degree N latitude. Okay, prime meridian is column B, number 4 is the answer, that is 0 degree longitude. You have to number it, okay, as I have done it. On the right, in the right column, the letters which are in the bracket and highlighted in red, okay, these are the answers. Tropic of Cancer, the answer is column B, number 2, 23.5 degree N latitude. Equator, the answer is column B, number 7, that is 0 degree latitude. Now Tropic of Capricorn, the answer is column B, number 1, 23.5 degree S latitude, that is the answer. Now latitudes is column B, number 5, 181 lines. Longitudes, column B, option number 8, 360 lines. And latitude of North Pole, it is column B, number 6, that is 90 degree N. So what your answer should be? Your answer should be E, C, A, B, F, H, D, G. Okay? Let's see the next question. Our next question is answer in one word. So, answer in one word. Number first. Longest latitude. Number first is longest latitude. Okay? Answer is equator. The longest latitude is equator. Okay, next. The difference between two consecutive longitudes. The difference between two consecutive longitudes. Okay, what is the answer? The difference between two consecutive longitude is 4 minutes. Okay? The difference between two consecutive longitudes is 4 minutes. Okay? Next. Number C. Or you can say number 3. Number 3 is line that denotes change of dates. Line that denotes change of dates. That is international date line. International date line. Line that denotes change of dates is international date line. Okay? Next. Number D. Hemisphere below the equator. Hemisphere below the equator. That is southern hemisphere. Hemisphere below the equator is southern hemisphere. Number 5 or number E. The latitudes of the southern hemisphere are indicated as. The latitude of the southern hemispheres are indicated as S. Okay? They are indicated as S. S means south. Okay? Here also the words which are highlighted in red are the answers. So please note it down. Longest latitude, earthquake. Difference between two consecutive longitudes is 4 minutes. Line that denotes changes of dates is international date line. Hemisphere below the equator is southern hemisphere, and the latitudes of the southern hemisphere are indicated as S. Okay. Now moving to lookups and words I learnt. First lookup is parallel. Parallel means lying in the same directions but always at the same distance. Okay, what is parallel? Lying in the same directions but always at the same distance. Next is grid. Grid means a network of horizontal and vertical lines. Grid, a network of horizontal and vertical lines. Parallel, again I'll repeat, parallel, lying in the same directions but always at the same distance. Grid, a network of horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, next is consecutive. Next is consecutive. Consecutive means following each other continuously. Consecutive means following each other continuously. Okay, next is hemisphere. Next is hemisphere. Hemisphere means the half of the earth usually as divided into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere by the equator. Okay, what is the definition of hemisphere? The half of the earth usually as divided into northern and southern halves by the equator, or you can say into western and eastern halves by an imaginary line passing through the poles. I repeat the hemisphere again. Half of the earth usually as divided into northern and southern halves by the equator, or into western and eastern halves by an imaginary line passing through the poles. Okay, now these were the lookups and words I learned. Okay, please note it down. Fine. Now with this, our chapter 2 exercise is also over. Okay, we'll soon meet with the next session. Till then, study well, take care of your health. Bye.